Hey, welcome to the journey. My name is Mark. You ever needed to plan for a journey, for a trip, put everything together in your suitcase, and get your traveler's checks together, and get your passport if you need it, and your visa, being sure you've got everything? Well, one of the things most of us need is directions. You ever stop for directions? Maybe you wish you had, but obviously you got to get information about where you're going. And hopefully on this CD we're going to deal with some issues that many of us have asked, such as, where do I go for truth? Who am I to believe? What's right? If there is a God, can I know Him? Now, how can I know that this faith is right? Because we're really talking about some pretty serious issues. And most of us ask those kinds of questions. Sometimes we verbalize them to others, and sometimes we just keep them to ourselves, but they're important questions to us. And that's what we want to deal with in this CD, and I want to thank you for being a part of it. There's a section in the CD called the Travel Log, and in that logbook there's Reader's Theater, a couple of people conversing, dealing with some very important issues. There's also a book of facts about the Bible. Can it really be believed? Then we're going to move to what we call turning points, represented by a U-turn sign, because you're going to be introduced to some people whose lives were turned around. Okay. Their lives really were turned around. There's Mark. He was involved in a sports program at a major university. Through disappointment, it led him to seek these answers to life's greatest questions. And then there's John, who was involved in the drug scene, and his life was turned around. There's Jan, who lost her husband to death. She thought she was prepared, but as it turned out, not as much as she thought. And then there's Todd, involved in an accident, quadriplegic as a result. But now his life is turned around in a very positive way. And even though physically he's challenged, inside something really happened. He's found direction in his spiritual life. There's Terry and there's Wayne. You're going to hear about them. And then we're going to log on to the information highway on the internet to get some answers to the questions, because we're not the first ones to ask for directions in life. A lot of great thinkers out there and people who've been down this road before. So we're going to get opportunity on this CD to link to some of these very valuable sites. You know, most of us who've gone on a trip have heard from a relative or maybe the travel agent that put our journey together, hey, have a good trip. Let me know how it went. Well, that's what we want for you. As you go through this CD, we're really on a journey of life, answering these great questions. And I'd like it to be a great trip. So, from me to you, have a great journey.